Hey loves, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a summer makeup look together. This has been my go-to glowy glam, using of course all my favorite products and a couple of new things, but holy girl stuff nonetheless. So grab a snack, grab your makeup, grab your brushes, and let's do some glam together. So we're gonna start with the easiest eye makeup look ever that just goes with everything. Eyeshadow primer is first. I'm using this one from Rare Beauty, of course, my holy grail. For eyeshadows, you already know, if you've been watching any of my videos, the Wet n Wild Always Naked palette has been in rotation for the last few weeks. I love this so much. It's just that perfect go-to everyday neutral palette. And like I said, this look is so incredibly easy. Anybody can do it, and you can recreate it with any of your favorite neutral eyeshadows. I'm gonna pick up this soft brown with a little bit of this soft brown. I like both of these because they're very neutral and not too warm. And I'm just gonna pick this up on a fluffy blending brush and apply it all over my lid and into my crease. You see how good that color looks, but it's not warm, it's not too orangey, it's just too neutral, soft brown. So just pick two colors that are a little bit darker than your natural skin tone, just to give you a nice little contour on your eyes so they're not totally bare. Then for the lid, I'm gonna take this soft matte peach with a little bit of this like orangey soft brown shade, and I'm gonna apply that all over the lid just to bring a little bit of brightness to the look, but of course it's still very neutral. It kind of looks a little bit brighter than my skin tone color, so it's gonna make the lids pop a little bit, but still very soft glam. You see how that just like brightens up the lids? I love these colors mixed. I'm making a dent in this eyeshadow. I feel like I'm gonna hit pan on it soon. That is so satisfying. That's how you know I've been using this like non-stop. It's just so good, so easy. Sometimes, honestly, I mean, I love eyeshadow, but I kind of just want to do my eyeshadow, but I want to keep it really basic and just focus on the base. Doing my base, I prefer over doing my eyeshadow, so sometimes I kind of just want to get it out of the way, and this is the go-to look for that. Then I'm going to take that matte bone color on a tiny brush. I'm going to just pop that right on the brow bone. I love a good brow bone highlight. It really makes the arch of your brow pop a little bit more. Sometimes I forget to do this, but I think it really makes a difference, especially in pictures. It's all about the details, like I always say. Now we're gonna do the liner, which is totally optional, but I personally just love the way winged liner looks with my eye shape. So I'm gonna use the NYX Epic Ink liner, which I love because it has a brush tip, super easy to work with, and this is a waterproof liner, so you can use it in the summer, you can sweat, you can cry, and it's not gonna come off. I've tested it, and it really works, so it's the best. And it's 10 bucks at the drugstore. Need I say more? And don't forget to wipe off the powder in your hair if you do your eyeshadow first. It's a good liner day, so it's gonna be a good makeup day. That's how you know. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, and I'm gonna pop on my So Wispies from Kiss in number 11. I've been loving this mascara. It makes your lashes so long. Sometimes when I wear this, I don't even wear falsies because I love the way it looks so much. Now let's get into the skin prep. I'm gonna start off with my Dalba First Spray Serum, which is my favorite skincare product of all time. This gives glowy, gorgeous, hydrated skin, and you can incorporate this in your skincare and makeup routine. So thank you so much, Dalba, for sponsoring today's video. I've been using this for almost 2 years and have repurchased it so many times, and there's a reason why. It's the #1 face mist on Amazon, and Dalba has sold over 30 million bottles of this globally, which is insane, but it's worth the hype. So I love how versatile this is. You can use this before makeup to prep, in between layers of makeup to refresh your skin, just to give you a nice little boost to set your makeup. You can also use it under serums in your skincare routine. It has a beautiful fine mist, so when you spray it, it just distributes the most perfect amount of product nice and evenly across your face. You can also spray this on your body for an extra added glow. So the spray consists of 2 layers. The top layer is the oil layer, which is great for skin relief. It's gonna lock in the moisture and give you that glowy skin. And the bottom layer is the white truffle, which has been shown to increase skin elasticity and reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I love how glowy this makes my skin look, but it's not greasy, super lightweight. So it really is just the best base under makeup or for other skincare products. So check it out on Amazon. I will have a direct link for you guys down below. And thank you so much, Dalba, for working with me in today's video. I'm so grateful, and I will forever repurchase this spray. So I already doused my skin with this because it feels so good. I could spray it all day long. Now I'm gonna go in with the Sticky Grip Primer from CoverGirl. I love this because it's hydrating and it makes your makeup last all day long. And I love a good sticky primer. And this one is really good. It's added to my faves. Goes on like a hydrating serum, but then it gets tacky and makeup applies really nicely over top of this. So I like to massage this in and let it absorb into the skin for a good like minute or so, just so it has time to get tacky. So for day to day, I love a good skin tint. I've been loving the Wet n Wild Niacinamide skin tint. This is so pretty and fresh if you want just light to medium coverage. But whenever I want a little extra coverage, I love the Tier Cushion Foundation. I currently have the shade 27C Cool Beige and it matches my tan perfectly. So I'm going to use this today only wherever I want a little extra coverage, which for me is right around my chin and mouth. I have a few little scars from some pimples, so we're gonna cover those up with the foundation. This is super full coverage and I just don't always want super full coverage every day, so I kind of just use this on days like today wherever I need it the most, and then I'll just use a skin tint on the rest of my face. But it's a beautiful full coverage foundation and they have little minis which are so cute. But look at the little applicator, I love it. So I'm just gonna apply this where I need it the most. I love how this just makes all imperfections disappear. It is so beautiful. It's like putting on a little filter. I love it. So that's the only spot I'm going to put it on, like I said, and then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild skin tint. And this one I have in the shade Medium Beige. Packaging is not the best, but it's a good product, so it's like I'll deal with it. And if you want to sheer this out even more, use a sponge, but I'm going to use a brush just to really maximize the coverage. It's a very fresh skin, your skin but better kind of vibes. If you want more coverage, I would say definitely go with the foundation. This is really nice if you just want something for day to day, you don't have or want a lot to cover. Now for concealer, another tried and true is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. I love that this just gives such good coverage, but it looks so smooth. Very minimal creasing with this formula. It's just something about it. It's fabulous and has a nice natural finish. So this one I have in 23 Light Medium Golden. The best of the best. This is worth all the hype, all the money. It's one of the smoothest concealer formulas. I don't know what Haus Labs does to their formulas, but they are next level. I love the way this wears. I feel like all of Haus Labs products in general just wear really beautifully throughout the day. For blush, I've been loving the Blurring Serum blushes from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Specifically, this one is in the shade Hibiscus. It's such a gorgeous hot pink. And look at the packaging. So satisfying. These blend like a dream. Oh, I love this so much. Definitely check these out. Honestly, it's one of the best liquid blushes I've tried. It's a really easy formula to work with and it just melts into the skin so easily. Gives the perfect amount of pigment. I feel like they're not too pigmented, but they're pigmented enough. It's like a perfect formula. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Metamorphosis Bronzer Stick in MB14. I love the shade of this. I love this brand. If you want to support a small business, this one is amazing. And I love this bronzer stick because it's super creamy, but the shade is perfect. It's not muddy. It's not too warm. Really, really good. I'm just going to focus this around my forehead and I'm going to blend it into my hairs. And I know what you're thinking. Who's going to wear all this makeup in the summer? You'd be surprised. But I think the key is just not doing too many layers so that it doesn't feel heavy, cakey. Skin prep also goes a long way so your skin is hydrated, because you don't want to apply makeup even in the heat on dry skin because it's just not going to look good. It's going to get cakey. It's going to flake. It's just not going to be cute. So skin prep, light layers. Powder in the summer is key no matter your skin type, but especially if you have a combo oily skin. So we're going to start off with the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Powder. Since I have on a pink blush and I'm actually going to do more pink blush over top, I love a good pink under eye. And this one is great because it does brighten a little bit. I like the Pound Cake shade as well, but Cherry Blossom is the winner for today. I love that airbrushed soft matte look. And I'm just going to focus this on my under eyes because I don't want a pink powder all over my face. I just want it in this area to set the concealer and kind of help blend that blush in with the under eyes. I mean, look at the difference. Where would I be without powder? get to the blush area, you can just take your powder puff and very lightly just dust some of that onto the blush. Again, just to kind of blend that area and so it looks very smooth without any harsh lines. I love these little puffs. They're from Amazon. The best. Now you have two different options here when it comes to setting your face. You could do an all matte powder. I love Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish. Cannot get enough of this. I'm already hitting pan on another one. This is my favorite high-end powder of all time. It's just smooth, airbrushed, soft matte skin. So I really like this in the summer and for touch-ups. But if you want a matte powder without a super matte finish, but you just want to set everything with a little bit of like a light glow peeking through, the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Powder is it. Some people say it's a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. I have to disagree. Charlotte Tilbury, I think, is a little bit more intense. LYS is a more mild version of Charlotte Tilbury, but they're both great powders, which I love. I think if you have dry skin and you want something for the summer, you're gonna like LYS. Charlotte Tilbury is gonna be the winner. So let's use that today. Both powders are going to set and remove any shine, but the one from Charlotte is just gonna be a little bit more matte. I honestly like both. It totally depends. Sometimes I want to be a little bit more matte. Other times I'm like, it depends on my base products. But another good option is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, which you guys know I can't stop won't stop using it or talking about it, but that is the closest alternative that I have found to the Charlotte Tilbury powder. So if you don't want to splurge, I get it. That's a good option and it's 10 bucks. I don't know if you thought we were done with the blush, but we're not. I'm gonna go in with the Conchita blush palette from Metamorphosis. If you love pink blushes, you need this in your life. It's one of my favorite, I think if not my favorite pink blush palette. So I'm gonna take this color right here with a little bit of, actually, no. I'm gonna take this shade with a little bit of that light pink. This has been my little combo lately. This is just gonna emphasize that blush we have underneath. You really don't need all this extra blush, but you know me. We love the layers. I think powder layers go better in the summer versus doing a ton of creams, but the creams will help the powders to last that much longer. That's why I like to do them, and that's why I say even in the summer you can use the creams, just make sure you're setting them with powder. And blush is usually the first to go, so that's why I say load up the blush, who cares. Then I like to take a little bit more of that really light muted soft pink on a different brush just to concentrate the product a little bit more, and I will apply that right here, and I feel like it just lightens up the cheeks and just gives it this really pretty dull look. Now to finish off the eyes, I love a good white inner corner. I really like this one from the American Eagle and e.l.f. collab. This white shade right here in High Rise is perfection, but Patrick Ta has a really good one. e.l.f. has another eyeshadow palette too. I'll link it down below with a really good white eyeshadow too, but any white matte white eyeshadow will work. I used to only exclusively do a shimmer inner corner, but a matte inner corner is better, honestly. It's next level. It just brightens everything up, and you don't have to use, of course, as much as I'm doing. I like to really pack it on. You could keep this a little bit lighter, but like I said, I love the way this looks. In the Wet n Wild palette, I do sometimes use the matte cream shade in the inner corner as well, but the white, it just pops a little bit more because it's white. Huda Beauty 2.0 lip contour for lip liner. This one is in Honey Beige. I've also really been loving the ABH lip liner in Deep Taupe. I kind of been alternating between those two. So I feel like high-end lip pencils, some of the formulas, they actually are worth it because they last so well. And this is one of them. I love it. So my lipstick has actually been the Rhode Pocket Blushes. I do like these for the cheeks as well, but I've been loving the shade Piggy. And I also really like Freckle for the lips as well, but they're my two favorite shades. But today I'm going to use Piggy. Such a creamy, beautiful, light pink. Again, you can use it on your cheeks, you can use it on your lips, which is what I've been doing. And I love it as like a little lipstick because it feels so comfortable, but this shade of pink is perfect. It's just a very light, baby, muted pink. I feel like it kind of just brings the cheeks together and it matches the blush. A lot of people don't like the packaging. I think it's cute. I love how it is a little chunky, but I like how the top just snaps on. They're really travel friendly. I really like it. I mean, the color is a little questionable. I would have loved the entire packaging to be the shade of the blush, but I still really like it. I don't think it's that bad. Then I'm gonna add a little milky pink gloss. This one is from AF94 in the shade It Ends With Us. So this is the finished makeup look. You could spray your face again with a Dalba spray just to really amp up the glow if you would like. This is the perfect time to do it. Or you could also do a little combo. So if you want to bring out that glow, but maybe you have super oily skin, you can also just take a little bit of the One Size Until Dawn mattifying spray. And that is literally like hairspray for your face. So when you spray that, it's not going anywhere, but sometimes it's a little bit much. So I love to incorporate it with a glowy spray, and that's why the Dalba is like a really good combo with that one as well. So that is the glowy summer makeup. I love it so much because it's the perfect amount of glowy and matte products. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for being here, and I hope you're having an amazing summer as well. I'm sending you guys all the good vibes, and I cannot wait to see you very soon in my next video. Bye.